Hi everyone, I am Hajir from Alexandria University. Today I would like to talk about the flood inundation. So my research title is Mapping Flood Inundation over the Nile River Basin using hydrological modeling and satellite remote sensing. Example from the 2020 record-breaking flooding in Sudan. Recently, extreme flood events are occurring more frequently, resulting in huge damage in several regions of the world that might be due to the climate change phenomena that exactly happened over the Nile River Basin, particularly in Sudan. In 2020, Sudan has seen a heavy and continuous rainfall event causing a catastrophic flood event and leading to massive losses not only in society and the environment but also on the human life. Therefore, understanding the dynamic of flooding event is prerequisite need to mitigate flood risk, particularly in developing nations like Sudan. So, the main goal of this research is to map the flood inundation extent over the Nile River Basin using rainfall runoff modeling with a multi-sensor approach. The study area focused on the two main tributaries of the Nile River Basin, White Nile and Blue Nile, in order to assess the damage caused by the 2020 extreme flooding event over the Khartoum state and neighboring affected states. By moving on the data and methodology section, as we can see, such data were collected to simulate the stream flow and flood inundation extent based on the RRR model, which provides the three output stream flow, flood depth, and inundation maps. On the other hand, the Google Earth Engine platform was used in order to estimate the flood inundation for several sensors and compared with the output of the RRR model inundation maps. Also, the stream flow were calibrated and validated with the observed stream flow and revealing a reasonable performance at two basins, the White Nile and the Blue Nile as well. As for result section, figure 4 shows the flood maps at the junction of the White Nile and Blue Nile at Khartoum state based on four sensors, Sentinel-1, Sentinel-2, MODIS, and Landsat-8. Added to the extent area of a flood event, which range from 100 kilometers square to 180 kilometers square. The second part of result is the comparison of the RRR inundation maps with the MODIS and Sentinel-2 maps during the flood event from July to September. It's clear the flood gradually increased with the increasing of months until reach the maximum in September. And finally, we conclude that the RRR model with the sensor approach demonstrates a reasonable skill to map flood inundation extent. Thank you.